The so-called hemline index has become the stuff of Wall Street legend. Traders and designers alike believe when stocks are falling, skirts get longer, and when stocks rally, it's time to bust out the minis. Is any of this really true? Well, Bloomberg News' Katya Kazakina tested out the theory at Fashion Week here in New York City. She joins us now to explain what she found out. And, I mean, I was reading your story. It seems like hemlines were all over the place. Even among a single designer, you could have short and long and everything in between.
Yeah, it was really funny. You had, within the same collection, you had really, really short, like micro mini shorts and skirts. Then a few silhouettes down, they were swooping on the floor, and it was just really incredible. Nicole Miller, for example, usually she's known for very tight, very sexy short dresses. Well, her spring collection is very flowing, and then within the same outfit, there are 2 or 3 hemlines. One of them goes all the way to the floor, another one is sort of mid-calf. There's some, so it's really just very confusing, I guess, like the, you know, like the stock market.
Exactly. I mean, and people who sort of would dismiss this, I mean, there actually has been a correlation historically, and this is what introduced by an economist. It wasn't some, you know, sort of fashion person who's just said some off-the-cuff remark. It was an actual theory.
It's attributed to the economist George Taylor in the 1920s, and it's from about World War I, 1915, until the 80s, there has been pretty strong correlation. You know, when there were moments of expansion in the economy, skirts went up. When there were recessions and bear markets, skirts fell. I mean, not until 1960s we actually saw the knee. So, you know, it's all relative. It's just maybe a few inches up or down. But, you know, in 1915, when skirts raised for the first time in the 20th century, it was really radical, because all 19th century it was down to the shoe. You never saw an ankle, pretty much. And so all of a sudden it was mid-calf, and women were, you know, showing off their lower legs. And of course, in the 60s, that was the miniskirt, the year of the miniskirt, and we had 106 months of expansion, and really radically short skirts.
So, Katya, just very quickly here, are there any other trends that you've been seeing so far that are reflective of the bigger economy and the recession that's been going on?
I think just our collections are very focused and very, very interesting, sort of focused and not all over the place. You know, you have a very straight. One thing that I liked was there are a lot of very chiffons and see-through fabrics, and it's very ephemeral almost. So the looks are really lovely and kind of weightless, almost to take the stress away.
Okay.
So
very non-somber.
Non-somber.
Okay.
No.
Thank you so much, Katya.
Sure,
appreciate it.